Hey everyone, it's Leonie for Blues Fans TV. So I'm here now to do a little post-match review of our game that we have just played against Liverpool. Of course, we lost 5-3. It's a loss. It's obviously not gaining any points that we need, points that at this stage of the season is absolutely crucial given the situation that we're in with the fight for the top four. It's going to make Sunday very, very interesting. And I think for us personally, it would be great to beat Wolves and get 3 points and end the season on a real high. But of course, I think we'll all agree that we will all be rooting for United against Leicester as well. So going back to tonight's game, of course, it's a loss and it's not just the loss that that concerns me, and I'm sure a lot of Chelsea fans will be feeling the same. We need a new keeper. I think we've known it for a while now. There's been a lot of concerns over the season about Kepa, but for me, tonight really highlights that he is simply not good enough. I don't know what it is about him. I feel like there's kind of this lack of effort sometimes. There's not motivation in him. He's not inspiring. He doesn't fill you with confidence. And I think with our defence, if you've got a keeper behind you that does not fill you with any confidence whatsoever, then that reflects down to the team. And as a defender, it puts pressure on you. And I don't think we're dealing well with that pressure at all at the moment. And I think the past few games have 100% highlighted that. So for me, I would start Caballero on Sunday. I like Caballero anyway as a keeper. I think he works hard. I think when he's called in, he does a job, and you can't fault his work rate and his attitude as well. Whereas Kepa, I feel like there's something about his attitude that doesn't quite sit right with me. And I've seen a lot of Chelsea fans that have mentioned this as the season's gone on. And we all know from previous games how he can be in certain situations. So if anything, this game has completely highlighted that we need a new goalkeeper. And I am not saying that our defence is great, because it's not. But I think when you're a defender, you do have that extra pressure when your goalkeeper is just not filling you with confidence. So that's done. We do need new defenders. We need new signings at the back. There is no question about it. Our record for set pieces is shocking. Our record on corners is shocking. And as a top 4 team, which I really believe that we can be and will be, that is not okay. And that is causing so many problems this season. And again, as a fan, when you're watching, like, you know that when you know there's a free kick or, like I say, corners, we're in trouble. We can't mark. We're doing this thing that just it's not working, and it's so frustrating as a fan to watch. So we need to sort that out. I mean, what's frustrating as well is we have this attacking intent. And I think we started the game, like the first 15 minutes, there was motivation, and it felt like that we were going to go somewhere with this game. And there was positive, possession play, getting to the final third. There wasn't always clear-cut chances, but the intent was there, and that's great to see. But you've got to find that balance between, having this attack and having a solid defence. And at the minute, it's kind of just a bit of a shambles. And I don't want to go all negative. Like, don't get me wrong, this game has not filled me with confidence. But I guess a real positive is Pulisic. And a lot of Chelsea fans will say, since the restart of the season, he has been fantastic for the club. He's clearly worked very hard after his injury. He's positive, he comes on, he wants the ball, he's hungry, he's running, he wants to take players on, he wants to score. And for me, that is great to see. And he really stands out as a player because he has that desire. He has that kind of Hazard-esque sort of presence about him. So for me, that is a big positive. And get him playing against Wolves on Sunday, and I think, you know, he will have that positive impact. And that filters through the team as well. So for me, that is a massive positive of this game. And again, through previous games, we've seen that he has been a really, really sort of interesting player to watch. But because he has that hunger and desire, it does fill you with confidence as a fan. So let's take that away. That is a positive. I think when we don't have Kante in the team, that massively highlights that our defence is not as strong. I've spoke about Kante before. He is an incredible player. I completely rate him. He just is, he's something else. His work rate, just the way he is on and off the ball, we really miss him. He is just an amazing player. So I think we are missing him basically. But then you just can't rely on him to make your defence look good. So there's a lot of issues going on at the minute. This game has highlighted them for me. But we have one game left against Wolves, and I'm really hoping that things work out and we do get top four. And I do love Frank Lampard as a manager. I think he's great, and I think considering this is his second job in his managerial career, I think he's doing a great job with the players he's got. Obviously, we've got new signings coming next season, so that is really exciting. But I think we really need to just find that balance between attack and defence. And hopefully, once we start solving those problems, the team will be more fluid and we will be not conceding as many goals and not having set pieces and feeling like we're just going to concede every single time. So I think let's go into Sunday. Let's see what happens. Let's try and be positive. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on the United game as well. So let's end on a high. Pulisic is great. I love him. Brilliant player.